and me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. On a mission to be what I'm destined to be. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've been through the pain and the sorrow, the struggle is nothing but love. Nothing but love. A soldier, a rider, a ghetto survivor, and all the above. All the above. All the above. You ready? Let's go. Concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name.
Black men or black athletes are represented in sports via the media. I would have to say that my views are not homogenous with those of my community, in that I think that it's a give and take type relationship. I don't believe, and this might sound severely naive, that they're exploited or somehow treated as circus clowns.
On a scale, I think they're perceived as a positive image on the most part, because when you're younger, most parents want their child to grow up as a basketball player that's mostly seen as a way out the hood or making it big in something. So sometimes sports and black people playing sports is overestimated throughout everything, and I think sometimes that can be a negative thing, because
the general perception is that black athletes were born to play the sport, a natural gift, and the gift is nurtured and groomed through their youth. They were blessed with a talent, and their talent is showcased.
Black men, we get categorized, because we are more athletic, and we are generally better at sports than most other races. So, yeah, we get that perspective. That is kind of a stereotype, but most black men generally are better at sports.
Not to stand for the national anthem because, well, he will not stand to show pride in a flag or a country that oppresses black people. For him, it's bigger than football. He would be selfish to look the other way. After all, according to Kaepernick, there are bodies in the street and people getting paid leave and getting away with murder. So let me go ahead and eviscerate this mouth diarrhea for you sentence by sentence. Here we go. Colin, I support the First Amendment. I support your right to freedom of speech and expression. Go for it, bud. It's this country, the country that you have so much disdain for, that allows you the right to speak your mind. It protects your right to be a whiny, indulgent, attention-seeking crybaby. And Colin, if this country disgusts you so much, leave.
It's a misunderstanding. You know, the media painted this as anti-American, anti-men and women of the military, and that's not the case at all.
This perception differs from their white counterparts because white athletes are credited for their hard work, their discipline, their knowledge of the game, being smart and determined. This perception and systematic racism starts as children in youth sports. Natural athletes groomed by the white system to perform.
No, they don't get a fair shake in the media. You know, they do something wrong. Say something wrong, they protest in a way that's not acceptable to whatever media outlet, Fox News, CNN. Their names are drugged through the mud. But again, that comes with fame.
Okay. In America, if a white man would have done that, if Ruckelsberger would have did the same thing and he kneeled, it wouldn't have been a big of an issue, especially when he stated why he was doing it. But he wouldn't have to do it because he's a white man. And that's just something that white people have. That's what we mean when we say white privilege.
I feel like the impact that black athletes have on young black boys can be twofold. One, very positive, and two, somewhat mythical, so negative. In the negative aspect, there's a lot of boys, more so than we think, that are aspiring to be like their athlete, their hero, and it's not practical, it's irrational, and eventually they grow up and figure out that that's not possible. In the positive aspect, it gives them something to look forward to, something to ascertain, to something to motivate them, you know. And on a personal level, grew up watching my favorite athletes, and yes, as a kid, wanted to do what they did, wanted to play basketball like they did. But I grew up, realized that that's not an option, that's a dream, but realized that in my field, that I wanted to take their work ethic and their zeal, their passion for their craft, and apply it to my own.
Seeing somebody be successful that's black, it does motivate you. It makes you want what they have. But at the same time, it's like, if you can't rap or you can't dribble a ball or run one, then it's like, what am I going to do?